What's up, my PT peeps? One-Eye Bride back to talk about The Walking Dead and Season 7 potential spoilers for episodes 9 through 16, the second half. Really make a discussion about it. Spoiler warning if you don't want to know anything about the second half of Season 7. Maybe the first half we'll talk about a little bit as well. But these may or may not occur. Potential spoilers, but we'll just talk about the information that we have. Once we get it, you get it. As I'm sitting here making this video, The Walking Dead Season 7 is on the mid-season break. Can't wait for it to come back. Sunday, February 12th. We can't wait. But here's the information we have for the second half. These are the potential filming episodes for each character, and they may or may not occur, but we trust this information. As you can see, a lot of 9s and a lot of 16s. So we look at everybody is basically in episode 9 for the main characters. Same thing with episode 16. Carl, we don't see till the very end of the season. We see him in episode 9, but possibly might not see him again to the very end. There's a lot of Rick and Michonne are filming together. Daryl, of course, Maggie, Aaron a lot there too. Carol and Morgan, there'll be Kingdom episodes. Sasha, who we might think might be gone at the end of the season, but we just don't know yet. So Rick and the gang eventually go back to Alexandria. The way it ended, they were at the hilltop of Season 7, Episode 8. That's where it likely picks up again. Season 7, Episode 9 probably starts right back at the hilltop. So we'll see a lot of those people, but eventually they come back to Alexandria. I don't know if it's in the same episode or the next episode or whatever, or it's Episode 10 or whatever. But in Episode 9 will likely be they're at the hilltop. Jesus introduces them to the kingdom. And I'm hoping it's Episode 9. We don't have to wait till Episode 10. That'd be a crazy wait. Episode 9 hopefully is an extended episode. I don't know if it is, or it won't be, or it will be, or whatever, but I just say I hope it is because I love the 90-minute episodes for sure. The more Walking Dead content, the better. They a lot of filming together. You see Rosita, Michonne, Rick, Aaron, Tara in the same episode. Is this where they meet the new group? Is it the people think it's the Whisperers or it's this or it's that? But I'm going with it. It's the Garbage Pail Kids, like we've been saying a while ago. Got the information over the summer about it, and I'm sticking with that. We're not giving you jumping around like, is it this, is it that, is it this? We're sticking with the same thing of the Garbage Pail Kids. I really hope we see this Walker and Rick and how it goes down in episode 9. I think we will. We might be episode 10, but I'm hoping it's episode 9. I just can't wait for The Walking Dead to come back, Why is Rick in this car? Who's he going after? Why does he look so mad? I could see him going after a savior or whatever. Who the hell is Daryl beating the piss out of? Probably going to kill this person as well. I think it's a savior that goes bad when the kingdom and the saviors have their meetings and they're producing for them. I think Daryl just kicks the shit out of the savior. Rick's surrounded by walkers. I don't know where this is or what it is. I could see this being around where the Garbage Pail Kids are, or maybe the car breaks down at some point. You see Carl there getting into there too. Remember, Carl's only been seen filming episode 9, so this looks to be episode 9. Eugene. We're not going to find out to him until episode 11, I believe, what they're going to do, and it's been rumored that he escapes with the help of Dwight in episode 11. So let's talk about Negan and Dwight in the sanctuary. Negan not filmed that much in the second half, which is good. We need a freaking break from him. Dwight even less. He might be at the kingdom in episode 9, so we didn't see that because that's at Tyler Perry Studios and it's hard to get footage of them when they're there. But theoretically, we might only get Dwight 2 more times in the second half, but I think he'll be at the kingdom. Simon, Jesus, they're linked to the hilltop, of course. Enid, decent amount of that. Father Gabriel, a lot of Father Gabriel. Eric, Gregory, and we just don't know about Heath. So like I said, Dwight in the comics, he defects against Negan and joins the survivors in the kingdom on like a hush-hush quiet connection. So he's kind of sabotaging it. Simon, he's a ride or die person for Negan. Want to know what's going on with this? It looks like the hilltop as well. Simon, we'll see if he's going after Rick, or Rick is going after him, or whatever. But he's linked to the hilltop, so he might find out about the hilltop. I just don't know. But he films in the finale. He makes it all the way to the end. Now we got the leftovers and the new characters. Judith, just don't know. Tobin, I would think he's in episode 9 or 10 as well. We don't have to wait all the way to the end to go back to Alexandria. Ezekiel, 9, 10, 14, and 16. And episode 14 looks to be a big episode for the kingdom. The other characters, Cindy and Natania, I forget how to say it, but she's the woman from the ocean side. episode 15. So they'll be back around, and the other women can come with them possibly, but they're the main characters that we saw. So they'll be back around at the end of the season, which is good. And Brian, we don't know that character's name. That's the casting name. 9, 12, and 16. That's the Garbage Pail Kids leader, like that. Richard and the Kingdom Riders. We can't wait for everyone to hook up at the Kingdom. We're going to see more Kingdom in the second half, which is great because we need that. We don't have much of the Kingdom at all. We had one episode that was a Kingdom episode, basically, and a little taste of the Kingdom with Richard talking to Morgan and Carol, and episode 2, of course. Richard. Now, I don't think Richard makes it out of season 7. I think the last time we see him is episode 14. He at least gets wounded or something happens in that episode. Episode 14 will primarily, most likely be a Kingdom episode is what we're hearing. Don't know if something goes down here or if this is before that set something up, if the Savior set up a trap for Richard or whatever, or Morgan and Ezekiel and all those guys get surrounded by walkers or something. But I believe there was reports that Morgan was carrying or dragging Richard, that he was wounded or maybe fatally wounded, but we'll see if he gets out. But I like Richard. I hope he sticks around. Ezekiel and Rick, I believe this is episode 9. I can't imagine if we would have to wait to episode 10 for it, but we might. They might push it to there. We just don't know exactly 100%. Potentially episode 9 or 10. We got to set it up. Jerry. I hope we get back to Jerry episode 9. Hopefully we get to see him in the second half. The hilarious of Jerry. I think he needs to be our comic relief, and we need more characters like this to make us laugh. Benjamin. Is he going to be around like the comic Benjamin to the second half of season 7? We'll find out if he's gone before that. Now Cindy. Let's talk about Miss Cindy. She was cool. I like Sydney Park. I thought she did a good job. We see her going past Alexandria on the map, so she might know where it is, or it's foreshadowing that they come back. Episode 15 with her and the leader of Oceanside were reported filming. Episode 15, maybe 16 as well, but episode 15, the later half, setting up Oceanside to join them, which is great because they got a lot of freaking guns. They hate the Saviors just like everybody, so that's cool. And who is this? Is it Morales? Is it this? Is it that? A million different theories. I'm thinking that it's just the scout for the Garbage Pail Kids, or it actually is Brian or whatever the character's name is. Now, we don't know their name of the leader, and we don't know their real name of their group. So we'll find out hopefully in episode 9. I like to wait and find. I can't wait to find out. Looks like the boots and the setup there too. Maybe the hooded girl. Maybe it's that girl right there. Who knows? And that's part of the fun. Just can't wait to find out. But I think it's this group that they come back around. And if they're using walkers and stuff like that as weapons, like this guy, that's going to be freaking great. And that's going to be a game changer on the show and against the Saviors, because everyone's going to hate the Saviors to go down. Rick's getting that beard. You better watch out. Like we said, Rick's beard got the power going forward. It's shifting over to Rick. Negan's got no beard. Rick's got a beard. There we go, guys. Rise up. Walking Dead returns February 12th, Sunday for the U.S. Can't wait. We'll have more information once we know. We always share the wealth of knowledge. Check out our Walking Dead community page on Facebook for those who want to know, guys. Subscribe today. Subscribe to get more videos. You guys are awesome, and thank you for watching.